When we think about creating depth in a painting, our first instinct is often to rely on perspective, size, and overlapping shapes. While these are essential tools in an artist's toolbox, there's one often underestimated yet incredibly powerful technique that can transform a flat image into a world full of space and atmosphere: temperature. Temperature in painting refers to the relative warmth or coolness of a color. Warm colors, like reds, oranges, and yellows, tend to advance or come forward in a composition. Cool colors, like blues, greens, and purples, tend to recede or fall into the background. This simple principle, when used thoughtfully, can add a striking sense of three-dimensionality to your work. Imagine a mountain landscape. The peaks closest to you appear in warmer tones, rich earthy browns, golden sunlight catching on rocks and foliage. As your eye travels into the distance, the mountains become bluer, cooler, and lighter. This isn't just an artistic choice. It mirrors what we see in nature due to atmospheric perspective. Particles in the air scatter light and cool down distant objects, making them appear fainter and bluer. You can use this natural phenomenon to your advantage in painting, no matter the subject. But temperature isn't just for landscapes. In a portrait, for example, you might use warmer colors in areas where the blood flows close to the skin, like the cheeks, nose, and lips, and cooler tones in the shadows or around the jawline. This subtle shift creates a more lifelike and dimensional feel. Let's break it down in a practical way. Foreground elements, your subject or the closest part of the scene, should have more contrast, more saturated color, and a warmer temperature. These warmer hues immediately grab attention and tell the viewer, this is close. This is important. Middle ground elements can be slightly cooler, less detailed, and less intense in color. They form a transition zone between the immediate and the distant, supporting the composition without competing for attention. Background elements such as sky, distant hills, or architectural features far away should be cooler in tone, often with more blue or neutral grays. They also tend to be lighter in value and less saturated. These cues mimic the way our eyes naturally perceive distance and give your painting that wonderful illusion of space. Temperature shifts also help in separating planes. Let's say you're painting a still life. A warm orange fruit in front of a cool gray-blue background will automatically pop forward, even without a strong outline. Conversely, if both the object and the background are in similar temperature ranges, they'll tend to blend together more. You can use this knowledge to either emphasize or subdue different parts of your painting. Of course, balance is key. Overusing warm colors can make your painting feel flat or overwhelming. Too much coolness might drain it of energy. The magic lies in the contrast and in the transitions between temperatures. Learn to push and pull them just enough. Finally, pay attention to light. The color temperature of your light source affects everything. A cool morning light will cast different shadows and highlights compared to a warm sunset. Observe how temperature changes throughout the day in real life. Take note of how it influences space, mood, and form. The more you observe, the more intuitive it becomes. So next time you sit in front of a blank canvas, ask yourself, where's the warmth? Where's the coolness? And how can I use both to create depth, drama, and life in my work? Use temperature not just as color, but as a storyteller of space. When used well, it becomes one of your most powerful allies in making your paintings come alive.